Hello, my friends. Hello. It's always so great to get back with you here. I so appreciate all your messages, all your energy, all the light you've been sharing. It's been really magical. As many of you know, I've been working on finishing my fourth book, and I have to say, the energy is so real right now. Are you feeling this? Are you feeling this shift? I'm not sure if you're feeling it, but I'm pretty sure I'm not alone. I'm sitting here thinking about all of you because something is shifting. I think you can feel it. And maybe you're questioning how you're feeling, what you're working on, what life looks like for you right now. Maybe you're wondering, what am I supposed to be working on? Where should I be aligning? Is this really my purpose? Or maybe you just feel different than you did 6 months ago. Maybe something's pulling at you that you don't recognize. And that's what I want to talk about today. I want to talk about what is shifting for you. Astrologically, things are shifting. There's no denying it. How is it showing up for you right now? We're closing out a huge cycle, about 8 years full of disruption, change, uncertainty. Some of you have made some really big decisions. Some of you are sitting on big decisions, but you're feeling like something is different. If that's you, raise your hand because that's me too. I mean, my old way of hustling, proving myself, aligning to what I thought success looked like on paper, only to find out that it didn't really feel the way I expected it. I'm here because I'm noticing both in my life and in my conversations, even on this podcast, people are hungry. They're hungry for something different, for alignment, for meaning, for work that actually matters to them. And this doesn't require us to abandon ourselves or even our achievements. This is just a shift. And this is not an individual shift, it's a collective. We're all feeling the same thing, it's just showing up and presenting differently. And let me assure you, you're not alone. And it's actually a really good thing. If you're questioning what is going on, that's a great thing. I know this because I lived it. I was thinking, like, why doesn't the success feel like I think it should? Why am I not cheering when I make these major milestones at work and in life? And I have to say, like, I was more exhausted than I was celebrating. And I write a lot about this in my book, Seeking. I call the chapter one, The Shift is Happening. And I talk about the moment I realized that because something looks successful doesn't really mean that it feels successful. I guess I was striving so long for success, I wasn't really sure like what it should feel like. But I have to say, I was feeling so overcommitted and I was over delivering, yet I was running on empty, wondering, am I enough? And that whole period of time, which was about a decade ago when it started, that really was the inner shift that I had to work through. And if you're there and you're thinking some of the same things, or you're moving down your path and you're wondering, how do I get more peace of mind? This is a great place to start on the inside. Because I too was quietly asking myself, is this it? Is there more? There was a tug inside me that was small. It started off as a whisper, but it kept pushing me to sort of pursue things that I was uneasy about or that I was really feeling apprehensive to explore. I might have even been too afraid, like what would happen if I actually went down that path? But the whispers did not go away. It got louder until I could not ignore it anymore. And if you're feeling the tug right now, if you're wondering, are you the only one? Let me assure you, you're not, because we all have those questionings, especially when we're shifting. And when you're shifting because oftentimes you hit a crossroads or things start falling apart that you thought should be going a little bit better. I love the crossroads because I feel like that is the opportunity or the doorway that presents itself that allows you to walk through it. So many times when we hit crossroads, such as a divorce, someone passes away you love, Maybe your job shakes out in a way you're not expecting, or a friendship falls apart. These are the crossroads that the universe is asking you to lean in and say, now what? Or what opportunity is presenting itself, maybe on the side of you, behind you, to the right of you. And I feel like that's really the opportunity. And listen, you have to be brave. When your soul asks you to move in a new direction or expand where you're going for, it's very natural to be like, yeah, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. This is not where I am right now. But you would not be asked to go in that direction if you were not ready. I promise you. So think about your path, because oftentimes the path you are experiencing is an awakening. It is a shift. It is the ability to move from the unsettled to something that feels better for you. You know, and maybe you're a little bit further along. Maybe you've already used some of the practitioners in your life or in mine, and you started seeking already. Maybe you're doing meditation already, you're working with healers, or you're asking bigger questions about who you really are and why you're here. Or you might be emerging on the other side, starting to embody some of the gifts you already have, the learnings, starting to trust yourself and remember who you came here to be. I've been working on something to help you figure this out, exactly where you are in your journey. There will be a quiz here in the next month. It's not ready today, but soon. And you'll eventually be able to understand where you are on your journey, on your spiritual journey, what I call it. Some people call it personal awakening, but it will help you understand what comes next. I'm excited to share that with you. So I look forward to sharing that with you in a future episode. It's not quite ready. And I want to be honest, I don't want to rush it. It's something really exciting and something that I think will be absolutely instrumental. But what you can do right now is maybe pick up the book Seeking. If you already have it, dust it off. If you don't have it, pick it up, because there are chapters in the book that are perfect for this moment right now. If you're feeling the shift, these are the chapters I want you to take a look at. Chapter 1, The Turmoil Within My Yeses. Read this if you feel the pull in every direction. If you are saying yes to everything and you need to get to more alignment. Take a listen or read Chapter 5, Overcommitted Yet Yearning for More. Read this if you're doing all the things and you're tired and you're wondering, why doesn't this feel like I want it to feel right now? I also suggest picking up Chapter 9 of Seeking, The I Shoulds of Success. Read this if you realize you've been living by everyone else's expectations. If you've been coloring inside the lines because you thought it was what you were supposed to be doing. And Chapter 12, Follow the Whispers. Read this if things keep tugging at you. If you are hearing little suggestions, voices, ideas, you're supposed to be doing something about it, but sometimes we're afraid to lean into that. That chapter is great to really just get a handle on where you are and what you're hearing. I love the fact that we're all shifting right now, because I feel like the world needs us. So hopefully these chapters will be companions as you start, and then you can work through the other chapters on money and self-doubt, even perfectionism, because all these feelings are not wrong. They're not failures. They are part of your awakening. And then you can always come back to this podcast. You can go back and listen to the conversations that we've been talking about, the people that have come and crossed my path. As you know, I have had so many amazing guests here that have shared the journey you're probably on. They talk about the crossroads. They talk about being unsettled. They question the moments they started asking, what if there's more? We have talked about intuition and human design and numerology and bioresonance, and so many of the topics we've gone deep into, the energy healing and ancient practices, and even healing our nervous system, which I'm a huge believer of. I was at my nervous system doctor today. So, We have talked to people who have left corporate careers, who have healed through illnesses, who healed through car crashes, who found their greatest gifts in the darkest moments of their life. And I feel like for many of us, we will find ourselves in the conversations here. Every time I question where I am, I realize that I am not alone on this journey, that many people are before and ahead of me, and there are people behind me. And I just don't want you sitting somewhere thinking, what am I going to do? Who am I going to be? How is this going to help me? Because there are resources that I've been creating for decades that I think can help you based on where you are and where you might want to go next. So if you're feeling the shift right now, go back and listen to these episodes because some of these episodes are so instrumental. I talk about feeling stuck in episode 96, realigning your energy. This is about me and about how I felt and exactly what I needed to feel to kind of get myself unstuck. Episode 110, when Rebecca Hogan, The Power of Alignment, shifting from surviving to flow. She was a successful businesswoman, yet she was depleted and she chose to shift against everything that made sense outside of her, but it made sense inside of her. Episode 150, Holly Aaron Copeland, Unlocking the Inner Joy, a modern mystic approach to awakening. She builds a perfect life and she found herself empty at the center of it. So she started asking different questions. Episode 102, Veronica Drake, Your Messes Hold Your Message, heightening your intuition in midlife. This is about your disruption is trying to tell you something. Whatever the breakdown is actually could be a breakthrough for you. And then episode 113, Jen Cohen, The Sixth Sense, Your Greatest Asset at Work and in Life. This is about learning to trust what you already know. Listen to these conversations, their stories. You are sure to find your story in their stories. It reminds you you are not alone for this, that other people have felt this way too, and you do not have to go through this alone. And then if you're up for it, you can always join the Together We Seek community. I created this, not only the podcast, but also the community so that we can find people and connect. There's many retreats up there right now. Lori has a retreat next weekend. Awilda has a retreat next month. Donna is meeting a retreat in California, and many others. John Michael and Cosmo are having a retreat in October. So if you need to get out and really be with other people that help you, this is a great way to do it. It gives you an opportunity to meet with other people on your path. So hopefully you'll embrace these spaces, these conversations that help you move through your own questioning, your own alignment, and your own illumination. So hopefully you'll come back and listen next week. We have a wonderful guest next week. And each guest for me is so powerful. I get so excited to hear their stories, where it started, where it is now, how they've used their opportunities to illuminate their path for themselves and for others. And I just love the fact that we get to do this together. There's not been a lot of times in creation that we could just talk so freely and connect online. And I feel like this is such an amazing opportunity for us. And if you are feeling the shift right now, and if you're questioning, something inside you is saying there is more. And I want you to know you are exactly where you need to be. You are not lost, you are awakening, and you're being redirected towards something truer. You are being invited to your next level. And the fact that you are listening to this, the fact that you found this podcast today, this is not an accident. This is a whisper, and you're ready to follow it. So take a deep breath. My friend. Maybe make a cup of tea, go for a walk, sit outside, walk barefoot in the grass, and really get in the present moment. This is your opportunity to listen to what your soul and your higher purpose is telling you. I guarantee you that you have more gifts to share and your journey has more chapters in it. You are not alone. I encourage you to shift your energy to seeking, and eventually your path will be illuminated. So you are exactly where you need to be on this journey. And I encourage you to pick up the book Seeking, read some chapters, reach out to me, tell me how it's going, what's resonating with you. And I look forward to seeing you here again. I am so honored that we have this opportunity and this platform to work together, because it's really so magical that we're in a time and a space that we can collaborate anywhere in the world together right here like this. So, with that, I just want to say I love all of you, and I love that I'm on this journey with you. And I'm excited to see how our journeys connect and unfold. With that, have a lovely, lovely day.